Well, welcome back to the channel and to another dose of 5 things you might not know. This, as always, is the 101. So this one is episode number 32, but as always, if you have missed any of the previous episodes, then check them out in the series playlist, link on the screen. And once again, here we go, this time episode number 32 of 5 things you might not know about WWE 2K17. Today's episode kicks off with yet more former superstar references. So last week we covered a reference featuring RVD, Rey Mysterio and Jimmy Snuka, but this week we've got references for both Kurt Angle as well as AJ Lee.
King, earlier you alluded to the other legends the Beast has used the F5 on.
Oh, you mean like Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19? Or that John Cena fellow? Well, how about The Rock at SummerSlam in 2002? A second-generation competitor, Tamina's the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka. She managed the Usos, was the bodyguard of AJ Lee, and has made it clear she has one goal, to be the Divas Champion.
So there we go, a couple more references to superstars no longer in the series, although in Kurt Angle's case, that will hopefully be changing this year with 2K18. Last episode we covered how to add some hoes to Godfather's winning scene, and this time, sticking with the Godfather, we have got more things you might not know specifically for his entrance. So if for whatever reason you don't want the Godfather's trademark hose in his entrance, these can actually be removed. All you need to do for this one is simply take his entrance into the advanced creating entrance and then save it. And by doing this, this now removes the hose from his entrance and gives the Godfather a slightly different entrance animation, which also no longer features his trademark audio. Alternatively, on the opposite end of this, if you want to add even more women to the Godfather's entrance, this can also be done, and this is done by adding 3 managers in addition to his normal 2 valets, which now means the Godfather has a total of 5 women as part of his entrance.
The Godfather be pimpin' hoes. Man, I want to hear you from the top of this building to the front row and everybody in between. Light it up for the Godfather and
Next up with thing number 3 today, another small one but an interesting one nonetheless, with this one involving this year's Creation Suite. Now, as we know, there is a bunch of options for both custom and in-game superstars, but what you might not know is that when editing your superstar is apparently standing in a ring. Now, this one can be seen by simply giving your superstar some sunglasses and making sure they are metallic. And if you look carefully and closely enough, you can indeed see your superstar is apparently standing in a ring. Now, long-term viewers of the series might be aware that a while back now we covered a Bray Wyatt specific post-match breakout animation, and again, as covered at the time, this is some pretty cool stuff. But today we have got another one, this time involving Dean Ambrose. So for this one, simply break out near this position, and following the conclusion of Dean Ambrose's winning scene, he'll break out with a pretty cool Dean Ambrose specific animation. Once again, some pretty cool, albeit pretty small animations. And if you know any more like this, then let me know and I'll feature even more in a future episode. However, last up today, another simple one, but this time a fun one, and this time how to make some of your high flyer maneuvers combined with the announcer's table. So for this one, all you want to do is simply hit your high flyer move, for example a springboard move, against your opponent when near the announcer's table. And with a bit of luck, as you can see, you'll combine your move with the table. Now obviously some moves do work better than others, but all in all a pretty fun one that you simply might not be aware of, that can have some pretty nice looking results. And there we go, once again another episode completed, which now takes the series total to 160. Let me know in the comments if any of today's feature 5 things were new for you. Plus, as always, if you've enjoyed today's episode, which hopefully you have, then a like rating would be awesome to see. Stay tuned to the channel for another new episode in the series coming very, very soon. And with that said, until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.